Alzheimer's is in my family a decent amount. So I looked at aggregating proteins in bacteria as an undergrad. And so now I'm looking at kind of the system that I always tended to look at. So these aggregating proteins in brain cells and in humans and in closer to actual Alzheimer's systems. So in some ways I've always kind of been circling Alzheimer's. I took some time away from it early in my PhD. I was doing more just microscopy and stuff for heart cells and other stuff, but now I'm kind of circling back to kind of my underlying interest in Alzheimer's. I'm interested more so in the structural science of it all, the puzzles of it all. Right now I am doing a lot of stuff with, it's called chip milling. It's a specific sample preparation technique for electron microscopy. So taking electron microscopy, which is usually used on very pure samples, to get a structure of an individual protein that you have isolated. It's trying to apply the technique to get these really high resolution images, really detailed images of larger structures. So entire cells or subsections of cells and what's going on this larger scale and in the actual biology rather than something separated. So I'm trying to prepare our little brain cells to be frozen very specifically and grown on these specific surfaces that they need to be grown on, and then testing them by doing the milling, which kind of thins them in a very specific way. So it's a really cool technique. It's very new. It's very hard to do, but down the hill at the NYSBC, they are very good at it, and they are being an incredible resource, and I like them a lot. I've been doing a lot of making stuff up as I go. So it's because the technique is so new and getting these cells growing on these individual surfaces. I'm doing a lot of scrappy science in a day where I got to figure out why the cells are dying. So I'm going to do some various things and kill them in these different ways and see what step they are okay at and stuff. Yeah, I have a desk that I spend some time at, and you gotta keep up with literature. You gotta keep reading different techniques and seeing where the field's going, as well as just data analysis. There's a lot of data analysis, statistical analysis when you're coming towards an actual paper. But more recently, the past few weeks and months even, it's been more and more back to the actual lab and getting results, which is where I want to be, which is great. There's a lot of cooler, smaller sized companies now that are actually, you as an individual can have a little more impact in and stuff. And that's vaguely my idea. And I like the skills I'm trying to kind of build are these newer electron microscopy techniques with these new machines that are doing a lot more of the biology with electron microscopy. So that's kind of the direction I'm pointed at, but we'll see.